Davis saw his wife kissing their neighbor, and later confronted her. "My husband, it is not only kiss Tom has been teaching me she said. You know that thing you used to put in me, if you see Tom's own, is very big and sweet." Davis screamed and collapsed to a chair. For as long as anyone could remember, Davis had been the neighborhood heartbreaker. Tall, smooth-talking, and always neatly dressed, he knew exactly what to say to make women fall for him. He would promise love, swear loyalty, and then disappear the moment someone took him seriously. Everyone in the area knew his name. Mothers even warned their daughters. "Stay away from that Davis boy," they would say. "He'll break your heart and move on like nothing happened." Davis didn't care. He used to laugh about it with his friends. "Women can't resist me," he'd brag. "Even when they know what I'm like, they still come back." But years passed, and Davis's friends started settling down, getting married, having kids. Meanwhile, Davis was still living the same empty life: parties, hookups, and short flings. One night, as he sat alone in his apartment, something hit him. He was getting older. He didn't want to be alone forever. He needed a wife, someone simple, loyal, and untouched by city life. But he knew no city woman would ever trust him again. His reputation was too bad. So, Davis decided to go back to his village. Within 2 weeks, he married Emily, a quiet, respectful girl from a modest family. Emily was different from any woman he'd ever known. She spoke softly, dressed simply, and always looked shy when people talked to her. She had grown up in the village all her life, she'd never been to the city before. She didn't know much about phones, fancy restaurants, or even how to use a gas cooker properly. But Davis liked that. He told himself, this one won't cheat. She's pure. When he brought Emily to the city, he kept her indoors. You don't need to go out, he'd tell her. The city is full of bad people. I'll handle everything. He went to the market, paid the bills, bought groceries, even picked out her clothes. Emily stayed home every day, cleaning, cooking, and waiting for him to return. She trusted him completely. But Davis didn't know that while he was out, someone else had noticed Emily. Their next-door neighbor, Tom, a young man who lived alone, had seen her many times from his balcony. At first, it was just a polite wave when their eyes met. Then, a good morning. And after a while, when Davis left for work, Tom would knock softly on her door. "Good morning, Mrs. Davis," he'd say with a smile. Emily would blush, unsure of how to respond. And just like that, something small had begun.